Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where I am getting ready to test my ship to Duna. And Bobby is rebuilding his ship because we've discovered that his problem with it flying is shifting center of mass and top heaviness.
Mm-hmm.
It's still taking a while, for both of us, I think, to get used to building ships specifically with the new aerodynamic model.
Yeah, I cannot get this. Attach! Why don't you want to attach?
All right, let's see if this thing even works. I'm not confident, but we're gonna try. We've got liftoff. That's a good sign. Let's get rid of this surface window here. I don't like that the camera focuses on the center of mass and not the center of the ship. It's kind of annoying.
It's probably the easiest to program, to be honest with you.
I mean, it should be pretty easy to program the length of the ship. Because it already calculates the height of the ship for the career mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, height of the ship divided by 2. I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, I guess. Why won't you it? I give up. I give up. I'm doing it. I'm doing this the cheap ass way.
Okay. And what's that?
I am just attaching it on upside down.
That works.
Random part floating around here. I hate janky spacecraft. All right, so I've got 2 science moon probes here attached upside down to my other probe. So, oops, I just completely So now, this fairing actually works the way, God intended, and we can actually have a much smoother transition here.
Well, so far my ship is flying, so that's a good sign.
Flying is good. All right. So this is 54. So the odd thing is, I took off. Does it? Hold on a second here. Oh well, yeah. That's why I have a lot less delta V. It's because it was keeping those other probes in the delta V calculation. So, anyways, let's make sure. So these 3 engines. Those go off. That goes off. There's this engine. So we're stage. So they're stage 1.
Got a serious case of wobble going on here because I didn't mess with the gimbaling at all. Because this test is only really to see if this thing even flies.
I'm gonna call this the Probe Swarm Junior.
Probe Swarm Junior. Yeah, I can speak. I swear.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna minimize all this crap here and launch, and hopefully that'll get rid of my UI bug. I love you, squad.
All right, let's just stage that because it only had like 200 delta V left. This thing might need some reaction wheels. Just maybe a little bit. We're going to be hard pressed to hit orbit here, I think. In a reasonable amount of time.
All right.
Okay, right. Hold that No.
Blast off with
No,
authority.
hold that. Stop it. Stop moving. You can do it. Okay, 30 seconds out of our apoapsis here. I actually have no idea how long I should expect this burn to take, but I'm going to start now.
Yeah, okay, so that drag vector I was getting, that big ass drag vector is gone. Hopefully. Either that or it's perfectly perpendicular with my center engine. One or the other. I am getting that slight rotate back, and let's just nudge ourselves to keep ourselves in the center of our thrust vector here. There we go. Just gently nudge. We're across this. This is the highest altitude I've gotten in several episodes.
Alright, so
that is bizarre in and of itself. All three of my engines ran out of fuel at the same time.
Shouldn't they have?
No, it's... The first two should have.
Did you not connect the...
God fucking damn it.
You forgot the fuel lines.
No, the fuel lines have been on there. I mean, if anything, though, the center one should have lasted a lot longer because it's twice as big.
Are you... Wait, what?
The center fuel tank is twice as big, so therefore...
You're asparagus staging, right?
Yeah, but it's all going into the center tank.
Right, which means the center one should still be basically full.
Yeah.
So the fuel lines aren't hooked up right.
Just have... Oh, God. It must have clicked on the goddamn fuel line, not the...
Okay, so I can get to orbit, low orbit. I mean, I didn't here, because I was not paying attention, and have 4,500 delta V left. I think that's enough. So,
but even if my fuel tanks weren't connected, the other engine should have lasted twice as long.
Yeah, probably.
And they're both connected. They both tanks have fuel.
No, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Official launch. I'm actually going to turn the gimbaling down. 54, I think. 54 and 50.
All right. So my OBS will be my witness here. The arrows are flowing into the center fuel tank on both sides.
All right, let's do it. We're up and away. Hopefully. Hopefully this works. Otherwise, Jeb, Barbara, and Enbis are not gonna be too happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do have like almost 2,000 days worth of life support, so
they'll be fine.
They could last a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's throttle back a little bit, get our thrust to weight ratio back, get our acceleration back into something meaningful here. We don't want to be too fast. And we're going to start to turn over just a little bit.
Okay,
Not a lot.
It's the fuel is flowing to all three engines. That's what's happening. That's because I just kind of wait a minute. Oh, I just fucking realized what the problem is. For some, when I went to refill the fuel tanks, it looks like I shut them off. Like there's little like red like X's on them.
Oh.
So why yeah. So that's save. All right. So that's why on every single emergency pilot checklist the fuel shutoff valve is like number 2 on there. Number 1 or number 2. Fuel shutoff valve on or off.
Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a steep orbital insertion here because I didn't get turned over nearly as far as I would have liked to.
Actually, now I wonder if that calculated into my delta V. But anyways. So we're blasting off now.
Okay, we're going to hold prograde and hope that our SAS can keep us there. Since we're already kind of lined up with it. Yeah, really too steep of an orbital insertion here, but it'll be fine. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Famous last words, right?
Yep. I wonder if I'll see space today.
Maybe.
Okay, where is my thrust vector going? What is
Shouldn't have asked whether you'd see space today. Maybe you should turn off your thing that shows your thrust vector. I think you looking at that is screwing you up.
Nothing to do with it.
I think it does.
No, that had nothing to do with it. I dropped in thrust to weight ratio suddenly.
Did one of your engines explode or something?
I don't know. I don't know. And at this point in time, I want to freaking launch a craft into space.
All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Not terribly convinced we can, but it's, worth a shot.
No, I just saw my prograde vector just start moving off the chart, and I'm like, what's happening? It had nothing to do with the thrust vectors. So I'm going to keep my thrust to weight ratio slightly higher than I normally do, just so when when the other 2 engines die.
Oh, is that what happened?
I don't know. It might have happened.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
How far into your flight were you?
I don't remember.
Okay. Say that's what happened to me the first time I flew your other one.
There we go. Hey, that was almost perfect. And now, there we go. Come on. Don't be good. Be good.
Okay, I'm playing this a little bit safer than I usually do.
I have a new altitude record.
Okay, we've got an orbit. So that's a good sign, I guess, right? Yeah, maybe. Let's put out some solar panels.
I actually got to pay attention to my apoapsis now. There we go. We're going to cut
Pretty
our
sure I
apoapsis.
overdid it on the solar panels, but I really like these Gigantors, Gigatron, whatever they're called, solar panels.
Oh,
They look cool. Okay.
F5 for safety.
I need to burn.
And the funny thing is,
along our orbit in the yes, I need to burn in the direction of our orbit. Prograde in the direction of our orbit. That's going to be here and this way.
all right. So we
No,
are...
give me that maneuver node back thing.
A minute out from apoapsis. $87 kilometers in altitude. We're decently downrange. "45 seconds to apoapsis."
Gonna do some maintenance and clean up some of these asteroids. There's way too many of them. I think the thing that kept spawning them is still on that setting. Okay. We need to adjust our maneuver slightly this way, I think.
So we're going to wait. This is not... I really shouldn't complain about the eccentricity of my orbit. But since I got a pretty high...
Okay, that's not really working. How do I do this? Do we do this, maybe? No? Do this? Way, I'm just gonna draw these closer. This way, maybe. I'm having a hard time finding an encounter here. Not entirely sure why. Why
does the... Oh, yeah, that's because of that probe we put around it. Like, why does the Mun look like it has a ring around it?
Because there's a probe there.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so what do I need to do to make this work? I'm not entirely sure. And by not entirely sure, I mean I'm entirely not sure. Something like that might work. Almost had an encounter there. Okay. Almost. Which way do I need to go on this guy? Back this way, maybe? Almost. How's your launch coming?
I'm in orbit. I'm being overly anal retentive with my MUN encounter, because...
Yeah. Did you F5?
Yes. I will, however, F5 again, because... let's see here. So I'm going to hit the MUNs. Let's go with that one. That looks good enough. And we will F5 for safety again. Oh, let's see here. Hopefully. Oh, wait, did I? I forgot. Was I smart?
Were you smart?
Let me extend my solar panels here before I forget. I thought I bound my solar panels to an action group, but I guess not. Actually, what we can do is I can deploy. Oh, no.
What?
What? You were on another...
What'd you do?
I deployed my my fairing, and one of my probes decided to, float away.
Oh, well, just load the quick save.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Quick save for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have a maneuver. It's going to use 2,158 delta V, and we're going to do this maneuver next time, hopefully. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.